This is the Brewtubers Online Brewers Club 2022 Hops Experiment, Hoppy Blonde Ale. Thanks to our sponsors: Imperial Yeast, Beer and Wine Hobby Homebrew Supply Store, Brewers Hardware, 5 Star Chemicals, and Yakima Valley Hops. Get brewing.
Hey everybody, welcome to ICBW. We've got another installment of the Brewtubers 2022 Hops Experiment. This time we've got an import beer from the frozen north up in Canada. We have a Lupomax Mosaic Blonde Ale from Dog Hair Brewing. So, really excited to try that. Dan sent it down to me to try as part of the experiment. He's tried my beer. I've tried, this is now the 5th beer in our series. And we're getting to number 2 in the Mosaic set. So we tried Sean's T90 beer, and now we're trying the Lupomax. So I have been warned that this beer might be a little overcarbonated, so we have a couple towels. We're just going to make sure if we have a geyser, we can handle it. So we'll see how it goes. I'm fingers crossed we don't blow a giant explosion here, but we'll see where we go. He's got some stats on here, which is great. 1047 OG, 1012 finish gravity. That's a 4.62, very precise ABV on our beer. Use the same recipe. All the other beers, you know the drill. It is 2-row base malt. It is honey malt, and it is white wheat. Big, huge whirlpool charge with Lupomax at the end of that, and a little Centennial there at 60 minutes just to give some bitterness. So anyway, excited to try this. We're going to open it up and cross our fingers that we don't have an explosion here. Look at that. Didn't need these. So much for that. Anyway, let's give it a pour. Also, love the shorty bottle. That's great. Haven't seen one of those in a homebrew before. That's awesome. All right. Pretty good clarity. About in line. I think all these have been about the same. No, I can kind of see through it. Can't read through it. But nice bright color on that. Gold color. Looks like beer. But let's see again if it smells like beer. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some of that kind of classic Mosaic scent on here. You got some like stone fruit smells, maybe a little tropical in there, but again with that peach, the apricot. I love Mosaic. Mosaic is probably my favorite hop. Nelson Sauvin up there too, but I love the winey berry hops. They're great. So love a good Mosaic beer. Yeah, definitely getting some like apricot on there. So very, very good. Smells great. Cheers. Let's go for it. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so I'm getting a little more bitterness on this one, right? So that was true with Mike's Lupomax beer as well. It's got a bit more bitterness than the T91. So that's interesting, right? Don't know if I would expect that or not, but it's definitely got a bit. I mean, it's not a ton, right? It says mostly Whirlpool hops here, but still got a bit more of a punch. That's very. I wouldn't have expected that going in. So, but this is 2 for 2 now with Lupomax. Just having, it's you can. The bitterness just bites just a little more on this, which definitely isn't a bad thing. And this beer can support it, but yeah, it's just interesting. Yep, I'm getting a little berry. Yeah, again the apricot in there. Maybe even a little pininess in there. I don't know. I noticed that. Maybe this is just a mental thing, because I noticed that with Mike's too. His Lupomax beer. I'm getting a little pine. Again, it's like all good stuff, but it's just strange because I didn't get that at all on the T90. Really, I mean, it's Mosaic. We've all, I'm sure, had Mosaic beers, but yeah, pine is just interesting. Maybe a little grapefruit on there too. But yeah, I'm definitely getting like some classic Mosaic flavors. That peach, that apricot, the berry, but just like a little background of some of the grapefruit, piney stuff that you associate more with like a classic C American hop. So very good. Again, great beer. Love an import. Great blonde ale. Again, very crushable. Love this recipe. Thanks to Nick at Exit 12 for the recipe, because not that it's hard to come up with a blonde ale recipe, but it's simple, it's great, it's crushable. I would totally make this again. Really enjoyed this beer, and this is really nice. Different again. I mean, it's kind of surprising to me how much. I mean, it's subtle, but like how much different the hop products make your beer, right? Because like this is noticeably different than the T90 pellets, and we'll see. We haven't done the incognito of this one yet, but we'll see if that has a similar impression that I got from the Citra version, which was it was the aromas popped more, but the flavor and the bitterness, or the bitterness in particular, was like gone. There was very little bitterness in the incognito one. Excuse me. So we'll see how that goes. But thanks again. Great beer. Really enjoying it. I'm going to finish it off. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.